Okie doke, welcome to the Hot and Spicy. Now, as you know, this week, put the power in your hands to vote for what you wanted me to eat. And there's three choices: curry, ribs and chicken. And if we can have a drum roll, please. Thank you very much. The winner is curry, by a large margin as well. Curry came top, then the ribs, then the chicken. So sorry chicken, but I'm not surprised. You see enough of that anyway, don't you? Yeah, so we'll get on with the hot and spice. Hope you're having a good week. Oh, very sad news, absolutely sad news, afraid to say. The local Chinese restaurant on the top of Denbigh is a takeaway, not a restaurant. Been owned by the Chinese couple for many years, but sadly they've split up. But I was told that their marriage has been on the walks for years. Alright, let's go upstairs and start the hot and spice. I got to change and everything. See you in a minute, if you dare to stay around. Alright, welcome to the hot and spicy official now. All changed into the old H&S top. Hey, these are getting a couple of people have bought them when I put the link in one of the videos. So, anyhow, let me know what you think of them, because it's good stuff. Only about 13 quid, I think. It's a good t-shirt. I like a bit of colour anyway. Carling going down straight out the fridge. So congratulations if you picked curry. I've made it myself, except the sauce, the fowl sauce. I've put extra garlic in. I've put chili powder in, hot chili powder. What else have I put in? Oh, and an onion. I've just put an extra onion. A lot of lamb. It's a lamb curry. So we've got the poppadoms. Love them. Got to have the old faithful sunblushed. And let's get stuck in, shall we? How's the week been? Sorry about the bad jokes. Wow, that's hot. That's hot. Really nice. I noticed this sunblushed in Tesco. There's about 2 or 3 rows. One is sunblushed. The next is like a garlic bread. Same thing, but just garlic. I think one with cheese or something. The other 2 are always full. This one's always sort of half empty. So it must be a popular bread. A lot of people enjoy it. In general, I mean, I don't eat through these. In general, quite hungry too. I've made this quite thick. Nice. So the curry sticks to the lamb, you know, clings to it. I'm eating half, and I've made half for the freezer. And sometimes I'll have that in a week. Same as the cottage pie I made. That was very popular. Thanks very much, you know, for watching them. And I noticed a comment from the States saying they're gonna, never heard of it, but they're gonna try it. I hope you enjoy it. It's lovely. Being able to share what's a classic British dish with people from other countries, you know, and see what they think. And because that was basically, you know, like a cottage pie was basically years and years ago. People used to say after a Sunday dinner, they'd have spare peas, carrots, potatoes, meat. It may not have been mince then, it could have been meat. You know, and they'd put the meat, the veg together, fry it off, put it in a pan, spare mash, cover it, and simple as that. Just to sort of, because you know, you have to watch your money then, and especially the working man and woman. You couldn't just sort of, there was no credit and nothing like that. You had what you had, and they'd never waste anything, and that's how these things started. And then over the decades people have changed the, well, not changed the recipe, but you know, added to it, and you can buy it in restaurants now. Well, good British food restaurants, not the top end, but yeah. Just noticed the last, say, hour, bloody hell, the wind's picked up. We've had a cold spell this last week. It's going to be cold again, maybe next week or something like that. Maybe a bit of snow. Yeah, so it was a bit of fun there, you know, letting you choose what I have. But in the next few weeks, I've been thinking up a recipe I can make. It'll either be biff. It'll either be beef strips or chicken strips, fried. Well, I'm not sure how I'm going to cook them yet. I think things over. But they're going to be heavily garlicked, if there's such a word, garlic, chilli, and I may add I may do my own sort of glaze, make, you know, the chilli and the garlic glaze, or I'll add, depends how I feel, I might just buy a marinade, again, bottled marinade, add the chilli and the garlic to the beef or chicken strips, and then sort of cook them, you know, in a, like a, not a sticky sauce, it might be, I don't know yet. But it'd be nice, so you'd be beef, but it'll be heat of the chilli, garlic, intense flavour, beautiful. And like a salt beef as well, that's nice. Get some beef, salt it, and then strip it into strips. Coated in flour. Fry it, hot heat, so it's crisp. And then you got the saltiness, crispness, the beef. You could add garlic to that. I do different things, these are not. I make my own things up sometimes. And you know, it's like everything, sometimes they work, sometimes they don't, or I'll change it, and I make videos on some of them, I don't on others. That's the curry. Very nice too. Let's have it. There's more people joining me. Obviously not with the same stuff, because you don't know what I'm having, but I'll have that. That's interesting as well. People say, oh, I had you know, steak tonight, or I had whatever, and some who don't watch it sort of tonight watch it next week or whatever in the week. Get a meal, sit down and press play. Fantastic. This is very hot. I've added the curry powder. Can you hear that? Some sort of plain curry powder. The garlic, there's no heat in garlic, but there's a lovely garlicky taste. Not too much. But the fowl is hot. I know it's hotter from a takeaway. But sometimes they can make it ridiculously hot. And I wouldn't enjoy that if it's just heat. Unless it's a challenge, obviously, but this is just right. It might be too hot for some, but it's just right for me. But adding the chili powder, I was giving it that sort of ding. I'm telling when it's hot, it starts to get sort of a hiccupy type thing. It's a wonder Tesco's haven't stopped making this. Because one thing I've noticed, and it damned annoys me, in a supermarket, if something's selling well, have I got it all over my mouth? If something's selling well, they stop doing it. And they say they do that. Well, they say it's not to annoy you, it's to push other lines, you know. Other products. Sod the other products, I like that. But touch wood, no signs of it going. Oh, except for Julie, if you're watching. You said you can't get it in your local one for months. Strange that. Unless that particular store didn't sell well, maybe, I don't know. Crunchy, but fluffy inside. That's how it's gotta be. I'm not sure what I'm doing next week. I'll tell you what I'll do. Now I'll tell you what I'll do. Next week we'll have pork ribs, because that came second. So, and then the week after we'll have chicken, and you know there was a few voted for chicken, but this is lovely. That's the sauce, is quite thick. A bit like me actually. Did you agree then? That was my throat making a noise then. This is what you call fine dining. Be having this now in the royal household. Watching this, if you're watching, Your Majesty, thank you very much. Or maybe Prince Charles. You never know. Camilla be saying, what are you doing, darling? You hot and spicy. Yes, I know. Don't give me deja vu. Lamb. Always pick lamb for curry, for me. I like beef and chicken, but especially if I'm doing it myself, it's most likely going to be lamb. God, that's hot. Whew. It's that hot, we'll have more. Right, we'll keep you. When I'm filming these, time goes bang. And when I watch them, I think, what? 22 minutes and all this? It goes nowhere. Anyway, I've had a few knick-knacks for my walking and my camping. I tend to use them more in my walking mainly, but bits of equipment. Pots, pans and little things. So that's it. Need to top the carling up. I'll leave you good people in peace. If you've had anything, you'll have hiccups. I hope you enjoyed it. Wow, that's hot. No, not the carling, the curry. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. Hope if you, or whatever you're having, hope you enjoy it. Hope you have a great weekend. And as always, thanks for your support. It is, you know, much appreciated. Saturday night and or whenever you watch these, very much appreciated. It doesn't go unnoticed. I know we joke about, but oh, go on then, try it. Right, leave you to it. Have a great weekend. All the best. And I'll see you in the next video, whenever that may be. Cheers.